Так, зараз подивимося, чи все окей. О, працює. Окей, працює. So good guy. So hello everyone. Hopefully you can hear me. So it's day 1 of learning Japanese. So today is 10th of February. Okay, I can share this one over here. And we can start. So my plan today is to review a little bit Hiragana, katakana. Maybe I will just start with Hiragana, so like I have a list of it over here, and after that, like I want to read a little, like some dialects over here, so to get used to the Hiragana. So I found the book is called Genki, so I hope that my translation won't be shared because of copyright, but like I will just show just few pages. I don't know if it's possible for me to do. Okay, so we can start. Like everyone of you guys know that we use, like not we but Japanese people use 3 writing systems. So like they have kanji like this over here, and they have like 2 separate script here and katakana. So like they basically represent the same sounds, but not sounds, but like two sounds together, yeah, but they are used in different ways. So hiragana is used when we used for particles, and katakana are usually used to write long words like from English or something like that. Okay, so we shall start definitely from hiragana. So if you are not familiar with it, I'll try to explain it, how does it work. So you can see that there are lots of rules over here. So a, k, s, t, n, h, m, y, r, w, and they connected with other vowels, and like they make a group of it. So like we have a, i, u, e, o, and then like together ka, ki, ku, ka, ko, sa, shi, shu, se, so, ta, chi, tsu, te, to, and so on. Okay, so like my pronunciation is bad right now, so like don't be angry with me. Okay, so we shall start like moving from the rule 1, from the column 1, and like move on. Let's start from the just vowels a, i, u, e, o. So like a, i, u, o. So as I said, I learned hiragana a little bit in the past, but like I forgot a lot of it, like especially like over here. So I will just try to review. I, u, e, o again. And what I'm trying to do, so like have a separate paint, like and we shall do it like this. So we will take such. We will draw it such a way, like we would take, so like the first stroke is like this. So am I right? Yep, I'm right. Okay. I. Okay, let's write all of it. U. And O, I like don't have space, but we can make it. It's looks like a, but a, but a little bit different. So a, i, u, e, o, a, i, u, e, o. Okay, so let's check ourselves. A is right, i, u, e, and o. Okay, maybe like my writing is not the best, but like at least you can say that it's familiar for you. So how can you remember? Yeah, you need to make like some association with it. Like this one over here, for me it looks like tsunami, and like cloud up of it. Then this things look for me like ninja from Naruto. They're running like this way, so you can make some associations with it. Okay, so a, i, u, e, o, like it's fine, but like it was easy, so I knew it before. It's that's why it wasn't a little bit too easy. Okay, let's move on to the next one. So we have ka, ki, ku, ke, ko. Hiragana ka looks like Chinese character for power, like li. That's why like it's easy for me, but like they just have this stroke over here, and this one over here, ki. I don't know what is English for this thing. Like it's the thing that was used before to crop the crops. Like, give me a second, I will Google it. I don't know what is English for. Like in Ukrainian it will be serb, but I don't know what is English for it. Okay, so like you understand what is that? Let me Google in a second. So like it was used, and it's looked like that, but with just with two strokes. So its English will be cycle. Okay. So like this, ki, and ku. Ku is quite simple. It's like nose. Ka, ko. Okay, but also you need to know that like there are different variants of how you write the hiragana. That's why like this is like one line, but like some people write it separately. So I will show you, and with ko, like this similar story I will show you a little bit later. Okay, so ka, ki, ku, ke, ko, ka, ki, ku, ke, ko. Okay, so let's start with ka. It's actually not that difficult. Okay, let's do it that way. So ka, then we have ki, like that and that. Ki, well, it actually looks a little like a real key, maybe, so we have association. Ki, and then we have ku, which looks like nose. I believe in this way. Ku, ka, which looks like that. And ko, which looks like this. Yeah, but I'm bad at writing this, but like so, as you see, like in usually hiragana it's like written like this, but I write it like that. So let's check ourselves. Let's check ourselves. I'm sorry, not this one. So ka is right, ki is right, ku is right, ka. I probably don't need to write this. And ko, as I said, ko. Okay, so okay, that's fine. If I do something wrong, please tell me, guys, in the comment. Like I know that no one is watching right now, but maybe hopefully like later in the future you will watch this video, so like you will tell me. Thank you for that. Okay, we are moving forward to the next column, S, so sa, shi, su, se, so. So like before we use it, we said it ki, ni, he, me, but here s and t, we pronounce it like she and chi. So like mind this when pronouncing this one. So sa, it's actually look like ki, but just with one stroke over here. And she is like just a rook. So it's look like a straw, like a drinking straw for me. So imagine that like you are drinking something and just like fancy straw over here. Well, just like Japanese Chinese character like this, so it's not that difficult for me to remember. And so so like it's a little bit close to ko, but like more fancy, like more fancy, like add some more strokes and we will get so sa, shi, su, se, so. Sa, shi, su, se, so. Let's sa, shi, su, se, so. Okay, right. Okay, so let's try everything right now. So sa, then I have shi, sa, shi, su. No, it's sa. I forgot about it. Oh, it's right. It's so. It's su, and se is like this, and then you have so. Okay, so I need to try once more. So sa, shi, su, se, so. Like I forgot a little bit. So sa, shi, su, se, so. Sa, shi, su, se, so. Okay, let's write once more. Okay, so we start with sa, shi, su, I have se, and so. Okay, it look bad. Well, maybe we should write it like more like this. Like this. Okay, sa, shi, su, se, so. Okay, that will do for now. Okay, let's now check all three. A, I, U, E, A, I, U, E, O, K, K, Ku, K, Ko, Sa, Shi, Su, Se. Okay, that will do. We move to the next column. Ta, Chi, Tsu, Te, To, Ta, Chi, Tsu, Te, To. Like Tsu is definitely like tsunami. It's easy like it's U but without a stroke at the very top of it. Okay, and is there a mistake? Like I believe that it is written like 5. Make a mistake over here. I believe it's written in the right way. Okay, so let's check it. Hiragana. Oh, because I think it's like written badly. Okay, let's check. Okay, why is it so small? Why is it so small? Okay, but we just need to check. Hiragana. Chi, yeah, it's right. It's like reverse. It's in reverse. Like we need to write it like this. Okay, let's check. Change it a little bit. So it looks for me like 5 or something like you can see. Okay, just for us to understand. Okay, so it's ta, chi, tsu, te, to. So once again, like we have chi, tsu over here, so we don't pronounce, and te. Okay, te, to, ta, chi, tsu, te, to. Okay, that's a little bit tricky, so it's not that easy. Okay, so let's try ta, chi, oh my god, no, it's sa, chi, tsu, like I remember to, tsu, te, I forgot. Oh, it's like this. It's like this. Te. Ta, chi, tsu, te, to. Okay, let's write once more. Ta, chi, tsu, te, and to. Well, like we don't need to write the stroke over here. Okay, fine. We can delete this and move on to the next one. Okay, so ta and na looks ta and na look a little bit the same, but like this part over here is different. And ni, so like for me it looks like a real ni, like this part of the like I can draw here and like it will look like a regular ni. No, like noodles, like you take noodle with chopsticks and like you will have this. Nah. Okay, ne is quite difficult because it looks almost the same as re and as wa, so be careful here. Like it has this here, this thing over here, and no is looks like sign not, like do not do something, not like if you draw it like this, like it will be like a sign. Okay, so now ni no, ne, no, nani, no, ne, no. Okay, so let's do that. Na. Okay, and I forgot ni. It's like ni, no, like noodles. Oh, no, 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 no. Like noodles. I forgot. Like I would. It's like a single stroke. So like you like this, and like this. Na, I, no, ne. Like no, I remember it's like this. Ne, don't really remember. Ne. Okay, so let's write this. So like in this stage, I think that I don't need to know like them precisely, because I think I will memorize them better. So it's for me just like to know the base, and then I will learn the hiragana that I not really great at once more. Na, and then ni, no, like no, no. Okay, no, no, and this must be right. As you can see, like I just use paint, which is not difficult to use, and like everyone has it. So I do it for free, so like everyone can do that, like, if you don't have money. Okay, na, ni, no, ne, no. Okay, it's actually great. So we are moving further to the next one. So we are halfway through. We did the first half, and it's even more than half, because like as you can see there are some missings here. So there are also like more columns. Like you can make a sound ga just by adding I forgot what is it called in Japanese, but like it doesn't matter. So like you add this sign, and it indicates that the sound is now pronounced as ga. Like you add it here, it will be gi. You add it here, it will be gu, and so on. So why I'm not doing it? Because like you need just to memorize these strokes, and so like it's not that difficult. So na doesn't have like this. There are no group for na, and ma doesn't have as well. Ya doesn't have as well. Ra doesn't have, and va. So like ka can be turned into ga, sa can be turned into za, ta can be turned into da, and ha can be turned into ba, or you can write like a circle and it will turn it into pa. Pa. So it has one more symbol here, but we will talk about it later. So for now we don't need that. We just need to memorize the basic hiragana. Maybe when we will learn katakana, we will return to that. Okay, so ha. He, for me, it looks like a tongue, like you are smiling, so you are showing somebody a tongue. Fu, like a mountain Fuji, so like you can make a mountain over here. Yeah, so it's like a mountain. So he like a hill. It's quite simple. And ho, so it's the same as ha, but just with two strokes. So as I was memorizing, you can memorize it. Ha is like half because there's only one stroke, and ho is whole because there are two strokes. So that's why like you memorize like that. Okay, I will check something just a second. Is everything fine? Okay, so let's look once more. Ha, he, who, well, not who, but fu. Sorry, so this one is separate as she, chi, tsu, fu, ha, and ho. Okay, so let's try. like half. Then we have here like a ton. It's the most disgusting food in the world, I'm sorry. And like ha he fu fa, like I forgot it. Oh my god, it's so simple. Like, but it's better to say make it like this. And ho, like whole. Ha he fu ha ho, ha he fu ha ho. Okay, and now let's quickly recap all of this, like a, I, u, e, o, ka, ki, ku, ke, ko. By the way, like ka and ta looks almost the same, but like you need to add this over here. Okay, sa, shi, su, se, so, ta, chi, tsu, te, to, na, ni, nu, ne, no. Okay, and ha, he, fu, he, ho. Okay, so let's check what if it's everything is fine. Okay, so it's working, hopefully. It's working, hopefully, yeah. It is now 22 minutes. Okay, so like we are great, so we have more time. Hopefully you can hear me great. So I am scared about this thing, like I don't have nice microphone. It is what it is. It's just an experiment. Okay, so on ma, it actually looks amazing. It's so amazing for me. I like mu. So this one, like for me, it's like a cow. You can memorize it like that. So it's like a cow. Meh, it's the same as nu, but over here, and more like a fishing. I don't know what does it call it. Let's Google it. Hedgehog, like in like this. It looks the same for me, but in English it will be. So sorry for my bad English, but like we don't really learn such words like hedgehog. Like when do you use it? Oh, it's just hook. Oh my god, I know this word, like hook. Maybe you forgot the words. Okay. So ma, it's almost the same as ho without this part, but as you can see, so at the very top, but here is this on top of it. Mi, mu. Okay, so this one is difficult. This one is difficult. So let's try. Okay, let's delete all of it. So let's start with ma. Okay, mi, it's like this. So, mu, it's like a cow, and it looks like this. Ma, like nu, but without. Oh my god, I start with the wrong one. Like this, and more. It's like a fishing hook, like this. Like a fishing hook. Oh, it's look disaster working. Okay, it's great. Like it was. So let's move on to the next one. So ma we did. Okay, the next one will be simple because it's only like 3 strokes or 3 characters. So like ya, you, yo, but they're very important because like later we will speak about it. You can add those to I roof, and it will make add it keep plus. If you add u, like q, if you add it to yo, it will be q, and so here and so on. So it's very important to know that. So we will write a small version. of them, and so this we use them very often, and you need to know them great. But they're not that difficult. So yeah looks like a giraffe for me. So like let's look at giraffe, and like it's the same basically. It's the same. Giraffe. So let's have a look. Like it's pretty much the same. It's giraffe. U is like a fish. Like if you draw it, so it's a fish. It's basically a fish, but with this thing over here, strange thing over here. And yo, well, yo you need to memorize. Yo is strange. Oh, it looks like a thing where you can put clothes on, but not really. So, well, it's not that difficult. So, as I said, like I knew Hiragana before, so now, but as you can see, it's not that difficult. It's how many characters are here? 46, 3, 6, 7, 7 by 35, 35, 40, 43, 46. Yeah, there are 46 characters. Like plus addings like ga, but we don't count them. So you can memorize it in an hour. So like if you spend like a minute and a half for each character, you will memorize it. Okay, so let's write yeah, but I don't know what is the right order to write it. Probably it's like this. So there's a special order how you write hiragana, but like I'm lazy and I don't know. I don't know the order neither, but it looks horrendously bad. Well, let's have a look at it once more. So, I know how to write it. So we write like this and like this. You and yo. Yo is quite simple. Yo. Yeah, you, yo. Okay. And the next one is ra. So it's basically not difficult, but the thing that they pronounce is like in between R and L, like la, but I'm bad at it. So I will just pronounce it as ra, na, ru, like ru. Okay, so we will just learn it later in words. So let's have a look. Ra is like a 5, but it's not connected. So it's definitely like a 5, but not connected. Then re, it's basically like E, but it's small on one. Ru. Ru and ro is the same as you can see, but with this here, so we can memorize them together. Ru, ro, and re, and re. Okay, so re is the same as I said, ne, like lows, but not, but here like we have, and ra, re, ru, re, ro. Okay, so I'm checking because I'm having some. Okay, so I'm here. I've returned them. Okay, so the next one, ra. Let's write it. Ra, re, ru, but ro, and re, it's like this. Yeah, it's like this. I remember. It's like this. Let's check it. Ra, re, ru, re, ro. Ra, re, ru, re, ro. Okay, and the last one. Only 3. So like we have two wa and one n. So n is the only like consonant character. You can say it like this. So it's the only character. It's the only character that shows only a consonant. So other, as you can see, the consonant plus vowel or just vowel is here, but this one is unique. So va is quite simple. It's like re, but it's look in another way. Yeah, wa. And wo is a little bit tricky. Actually, it's pronounced like o. So o. Okay, let's try. No, it's not that. Okay. Wa. Oh my god, it's a little bit difficult to write with the mouse. So sorry, guys. And no, it's like this. No, it's not like this. It's close but not. It's close but not. Okay, so let's, like, if you make mistakes and then look, it will help you. Oh, okay, it's o. And next. Wow. So we won't use that too often. Like o we shall use and va, but it will do. Okay, so this is a whole hiragana. Katakana we shall look the next time, like maybe tomorrow or like a little bit later, I don't know. And let's have a look. So we are currently 33 minutes. In 33 minutes, and we can move on. We have 30 more minutes today with you guys. So I will start with Genki, like a small dialogue over here. So as you can see, names are written in katakana, and there's like hiragana on top of it. So there are no characters here right now, but they will appear later. And sorry in advance for my pronunciation. So it might be bad. Well, it will be bad. So like, let's start. Sumimasen, ima nanji desu? Ima nanji desu ka? So the thing is that, like, I know when you have su in the middle of the word, you don't really pronounce it. Like, you will just say des. Deska. Well, you can say desuka, but it will sound like a little bit too formal, too official, too old-fashioned. So you can say so, but like they don't usually say it like that. So sumimasen, ima nanji desu ka? So what I know now, well, we shall work with it. So particle ka, like this ka over here at the end, means question. Like in Japanese, they don't really have question mark. Well, they can use it like nowadays because of English and European languages, but traditionally they don't have question marks. So, like, they have only this big period at the very end of the sentence, and they just show the question using this particle ka at the very end. So it's for you to know. Okay, sumimasen is sorry, and ima nanji desu ka, like what hour is it? But we just don't know it yet. Like, it's because I learned it before. So you, as I said, like this you can be together with she column. So let's have a look. She, if we add like those things over here, it will be a G, and like plus you, Ju. Ju, Juni, Juni, Juni G, Juni G, Han desu, Juni G, Han desu, Juni G, Han desu. So des is a copula at the very end, like it is. Ju, it's 10, ni is 2, like 12. Juni, like I don't know. Niji, Han, it's like half, I believe, but I'm not sure. So arigatou gozaimasu, arigatou arigato gozaimasu. So the same, we don't pronounce S over here. Yeah. Okay, let's find the translation. What time is it? It's 12:30. Yeah, so I was right. It was 12 and past. 12:30. Well, arigato is clear. It's thank you, and you're welcome. So, yeah, is it you're welcome? I don't know. Yeah. Okay, so let's write it once more, but let's try to do it better this time. So, sumimasen, desu ka? 12時半です。12時半です。ございます。いや、ありがとうございます。いや、すみません。今何時ですか？ 12 半です。12時半です。いや。Oh, I remember what does it mean? G over here. So it's hour. It's probably an hour. Like 12 hour. Oh, yeah. 12時半です。ありがとうございます。Yeah. Okay, so let's move on to the next one. Takeshi, そしてマリ。留学生ですか？学生ですか？This is katakana, so like we have hiragana on top of it. Arizona. Like this, like English between, but I can do nothing about it. So it's a little bit bad. It's actually bad. Like, but I will try to not read it. Arizona Daigaku no gakusei desu. So, it's like when you're not sure, you will say but maybe I'm not right. Yeah, it's and ryugakuse desu. So gakuse over here, gakuse is a student, and ryugakuse it means like international student. Ryugakuse, and desu, as I said, like it's copy like it is, and question mark ka is a variant. So it's like, are you an international student? And she says, Arizona Gaikaku no gakusei desu. Like she says, yeah, I'm from Arizona. Like I'm international student from Arizona. Yep, I'm student from University of Arizona. So Gaikaku, where is it? Arizona Gaku Daigaku. So Daigaku is a university. Daigaku no gakusei desu. Gakusei, as I said, is a student. This is kapala. So we have particle no. So it's maybe if you learned Chinese before, it will be clear for you what it's Chinese for that. So what does it mean? It makes like well, what is the English for? I forgot. Like my pen, or like basically like possessiveness. Let's make like a possessiveness. So like a student from Arizona Gaikaku, like a student from Arizona University. So how does it form? Like you put after no, what do you want to say? Like student, and before no you say what kind of. Like Arizona Gaikaku no gakusei. For example, if you like I don't know, Tokyo, let's say like Tokyo no. So you want to say like I am a student from Tokyo, yeah? You will say like Tokyo no gakusei desu. Tokyo no gakusei desu. Okay, let's move on with you. So, so desu ka? Senko wa nan desu ka? Senko wa nan desu ka? Senko major. What's your major? Nihongo desu. Nihongo desu. Ima 2年生です。今2年生です。So this kind of clear. 専攻は何ですか? What's your major? 日本語です。It's Japanese. 日本 it's Japan. Go is language, Japanese language. Des couple, as I said, it is like Japanese language. Ima, it is probably now. Ninsa des. I don't know what is ninsa. I don't know what is ninsa. Probably it's like now, it's sometime, but I'm sophomore now. Okay, I'm sophomore. So like Ima ninsa des. Like, what do you really use in your speech? Okay, so let me see, like it's 42 minutes, so we have some more time. Okay, so let's read once more. Ryugak desu ka? Arizona Gaigaku no desu. Oh my god. Arizona Daigaku no gakusei desu. So desu ka? Senkou wa nan desu ka? Nihongo desu. Ima 2年生です。留学生ですか？アリゾナ大学の学生です。そうですか。専攻は何ですか？日本語です。今2年生です。Okay, so we read like 2 paragraphs on 2 dialects, sorry. The first 2 dialects of the year, and there are some vocabulary over here, so let's have a look at it. We will return to it tomorrow, and we'll just glance at it, like let's read it twice. So the first one, it's like when you are not sure to say something, like ima. So actually I know some characters. I believe it's like this. It's a character like it's now ima go. So it's like English basically. Well, it's not, but go is language, English language. Go. And as you can see, like we have a plus e, and it adds in the sound like it pronounces it. We shall speak about it later. So like is there a different ways to pronounce sound in Japanese? So we shall speak about it later. I think it's like a special day for it. We shall speak about it, but like for now let's just left it as it is. So no, it's like ima, it's like now. Go, English language. It's like yes, you can also know like hi. Gakusei, as I said, is student. So go is language, so like you add before something and like language. So Nihon is like Japan, Nihongo, Japanese language. Koko is a high school. Okay, so this one is quite important. Kogo, gozen. By the way, as you can see, like we add those 2 things, like we have a special sound for that. So gogo, gozen. So gogo PM, gozen AM. So like ichigogo is like 1 PM. Ichigogo, I think like that. Ichigogo, gozen AM. Okay, then we have sai. So like you say your age and they add sai, like jusai, like 10 years old, nisai, 2 years old, and so on. That's like an exception with 20 years old. Like if you are 20 years old, it's a little bit unfortunate for you. You need to memorize separate words, so we shall look through it later. So san is like Mr. Mrs. It's quite simple. So like Mari-san, Take-san, Takeshi-san. It's not written here, but it's just like a politeness. G, o'clock, like ichiji, 1 o'clock. Yes, I said ichiji. Jin, it's the people, like Nihongo Jin, Japanese, like American and so on. Well, actually, the character is quite simple. You can memorize it. So it's like this. It's a character for Jin. So you can write both in hiragana, in character. Like usually people write in characters because it's like saves more. This is one character, yeah, just Jin, and you can write it like so. Of course, it's easier to write this one, yeah, if you know it. So that's why if you think like you can just learn hiragana, that will do. So that won't help because like the sentences will be like giant. So imagine like you write Gakuse. It's like one character and it has four hiragana over here. So it's so difficult. Yeah, so we won't write it like that. Okay, then we have senko. Senko is major. Ima senko desu ka? How was it? Senko wa nan desu ka? So y is also particle, by the way, I forgot to say it. But we shall speak about grammar so later. Senko wa nan desu ka? If you want to write, ask what's your measure, senko wa nan desu ka? Sensei is teacher, like you know it. So desu or so desu ka? So okay, that's right, I see. But basically the same. So desu ka? So desu. Sorry. Daigaku, it's university, like higher educational place. Daigaku. Denwa is a telephone. So if you please write me if you can use it for like this thing over here. So or is just like old phones, like you know, with wires. But I believe it's used even right now. So like a usual phone, like or cell phone or mobile phone. So denwa. Tomodachi is friend, but I heard like they just say tomo. Like tomodachi is like a little bit old-fashioned, like a little bit too official. But we shall see it. We shall see it. Namaya. It's actually quite close to English. So name namaya. You can just memorize it like that. So namaya. Nani is what? Nihon is Japan. Nihon is Japan. Nense is like what you are year. Okay, so Nense year student. So let's return to that. Ni. So ni is two for Japanese for two. Nense is like year. Okay, so now I know what does it mean. So ichi nense like first year. Sanense like third year and so on. San is because of Chinese. Hi, we have the same yeah, it's the same. And han is half. So we have the example ni ji han. So ni 2, ji o'clock, like hour, and han half. Like niji han, like you just add up the time that will do. Bango, denwa no bango, like phone number. Denwa no bango. Ryugaku, as I said, international student, and watashi is I. Okay, so what is time? So it means alright. I think that let's leave it for tomorrow, and let's resume what we have learned today. We were speaking about close it. So we looked through all katakana, or sorry, hiragana over here. By the way, like, is it kanji for hiragana? Because like let's have a look, let's analyze. So each language you need to analyze, you need to not Google it, but like try to understand it by ourselves and then check it. So as you can see, like these two are the same, yeah. And if you listen, hiragana, katakana, kana, yeah. So probably I think that this is like in Chinese its name. So I think it's like pronounced na, and this is like ka, ga, ga, oh, like ka, ka. So maybe like this. Maybe. Okay. So we look through the hiragana, review it a little bit, and as I said, you can learn it by yourself. And we read 2 dialects and look through the words. So let's just once more read all of it, and that will do for today. Suimasen, ima nanji desu ka? Sorry, what time is that? Junichi han desu. So how past 12? Arigatou gozaimasu. Like, thank you very much. Yeah, you are welcome. Ryugakuses desu ka? Arizona gayaku no gakusei desu. So desu. Senko wa nan desu ka? What's your major? Nihon desu. Ima ni nensei desu. Ima ni nensei desu. I am 2nd year student. I have sophomore. And the words are ima now. I go. Let's do it like this. So ima now. I go English. Yes. Gakusei student. Go like language. You had something. Ko is high school. Ko, not go. Go. It's PM. Yeah, it's PM. Gozen is AM. Sai, years old, like Jusai. San is like polite formal like Mr. Mrs. G, hour. Jin, person, like nationality, like America Jin, Nihon Jin. Senko, measure. It's measure. Sensei is teacher, professor. So that's right. Okay, I see. Daikaku University. Tenwa, telephone. Tomodachi, friend. Namaya, name. Nani, what? Nihon, Japan. Okay, I forgot how to play. It's Nensei. It's measure. Nensei. Yeah, it's Nensei. Hi, yes. Han, it's half of hour. If I write, yeah, half. Han go. Not bango. It's phone number. Ryugakusei. It's international student. Watashi, it's I. Okay, so it is 55 minutes, so actually it's quite right. I think that will do, like, not for an hour. Okay, actually someone was watching me. It's very interesting. Okay, I know that it's a little bit bad. Not a little bit, but bad. But I'm trying to do it for myself. So I'm doing it for myself. Maybe one person is me, but I don't know. Because there was 0 people, so it's probably like probably like 2 persons. They were real people. Okay, so thank you guys very much for today's video. So, like, if you stayed always through, like if you watch all this, thank you very much. And like, if you want, you can write like comments, please, and any ideas. So we shall try to do everything. So tomorrow we shall work on katakana a little, I think, and like we shall continue the first lesson. Yeah, and I hope that Google won't, not Google, but YouTube won't ban me for the book. But like, anything can happen, because right now YouTube is a little bit tricky thing. But I don't sell it, like I just show 2 pages. Okay, so Google don't ban me. Okay, so thank you very much, guys, and I see you next time. So goodbye.